Brush removed in preparation for a home or shop, you need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance. This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and serves from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off as your Lumberjacks hosting the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. We'll take a quick look at the Central Idaho League standings for girls basketball. Currently on top of the standings is the Priest River Spartans. They have not played any league games yet, as has none of the teams in our league so far. But they do have a 3-0 record overall on the season. They beat Genesis Preparatory Academy last night by a score of 43-35. They will be hosting, I think it was last night, they'll be hosting Clark Fork tonight for some girls basketball action. The Grangeville Bulldogs are 2-1 on the season. They lost to Ryrie, the Bulldogs, 55-45 on the 23rd of November. That was the Bulldogs against the Bulldogs. That would have been an interesting game to have to broadcast. They are playing at Prairie on the 6th, which is tomorrow night. The Kellogg Wildcats, 1-2 on the season. They lost at Lakeland. Forgot the final score. I didn't write that down. There was a pretty good difference in the score on that one. But Lakeland is I think, 5A school. They are hosting Lakeside tonight up in Kellogg. Lakeside Knights girls. The Orofino Maniacs, a 1-2 record. They beat Nez Perce on the 25th of November, 36-19. They are hosting Soton, Washington tonight up in Orofino. And your Lumberjacks, 1-2 in overall standings. They lost at Wallace on Tuesday night, 58-47. The next action for Lumberjack girls will be at Kellogg on Monday. And I believe it's the varsity playing at 7 o'clock, JV at 5:30. We will be in the Silver Valley to broadcast that game for you. And that is the standings for the Lumberjacks. We'll take another break, come back with more of our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after a word from our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors.
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1FDU.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau Insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not only are they a repair shop and sales center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck, Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and seal coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Don Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Don Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need from a blow dryer to one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as the Lumberjack girls get set to host the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars for a non-league matchup here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. And taking a look at the polls and power rankings, we've only got 2 sets of polls and power rankings available right now, and that is the Idaho Sports Power Rankings and the Coaches Poll. So we'll give you a quick heads up on those. In the Idaho Sports Power Rankings, the top 5 in the 3A classification is Parma, Malad, Melba, Marcin, and New Plymouth. Those 5 girls basketball teams are currently at the top of those rankings. In the Coaches Poll, these are the teams the coaches pick every week as being the top 5 in the state for 3A. And you've got Malad, the Dragons up there in number 1, Grangeville Bulldogs at number 2, Parma at number 3, the Melba Mustangs at number 4, and the North Fremont Huskies at number 5. Parma is a name that one of the schools I think I always thought was a higher classification. I don't think I know their mascot name. So that's the one. You got Parma in there as well as in that coaches poll. So media polls haven't started coming out just yet on idahosports.com and the Max Preps rankings. So obviously we're still not quite got enough games in for the Max Preps rankings to take effect. I think they have to have somewhere around 5 games or something like that for the Max Preps rankings to start coming out. The Max Preps rankings, I started including those a few years back when they started using those rankings to seed the state tournaments for just about every sport. I think the only one that they don't use those in is like baseball and softball. I don't think they play a role in those, but I could be wrong. I don't remember 100% sure. So anyways, that is the coaches poll and the power rankings from Idaho Sports. We'll take another quick break, and we'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off after a word from our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking. Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. We've got 28 minutes left in the pregame and the warm-ups and all of that good stuff as your Lumberjack girls get set to host the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars in a non-league matchup for girls basketball. And if you're headed out to the gym, this is a varsity-only game, so they start at 6 p.m. this evening. And this is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off. Taking a look at, let's see, we did the coaches' polls. Now we got to jump back over here. Taking a look at the around the area in high school sports, starting with your Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack boys basketball team have started their season with a 2-0 record. They beat the Potlatch Loggers in overtime last night by a score of 57-56. What an exciting, fun game that one was to watch. They will be at the Lewiston Showcase on Friday and Saturday. They will be playing, I believe it's Walla Walla tomorrow at 6 p.m. I did just see that is going to be broadcast on the NFHS network. So we aren't going to be down there personally for those two games this weekend, but they will have, I'm hoping, both of them on the NFHS network at the Lewiston's school. I think St. Mary's is playing Walla Walla and Moscow. So I don't know if it's actually structured like a tournament to where you kind of start with a bracket and move your way through, because it sounds like the teams that St. Mary's are playing is basically set out already for them with Walla Walla, and they might be the only teams in the tournament. I don't know, but it doesn't sound like it's if you win this one, you play these guys. If you lose this, you play these guys. So in any case, that's what is going on in boys basketball. Their next action, they will be at home next, I believe it's Tuesday, when they host the defending 3A state champions from last year, when 3A was Timberlake and Bonners Ferry. So Bonners Ferry is the defending champions. St. Mary's will be playing them next week on Tuesday. The boys will be, and that's going to be an interesting game, especially after to see what happens this weekend with the boys playing in this tournament against probably some pretty tough competition to see how they stack up against those teams. And then they're going to be playing a defending state champion that did not lose but one player to graduation last year. So that's what's going on for boys basketball. In the wrestling side of things, the Lumberjack JV wrestlers will be at Potlatch on Saturday, and the varsity wrestlers will be at a Timberlake tournament on Saturday. So we want to wish good luck to all the Lumberjack wrestlers in their action this weekend. The Lakeside Knights, their boys, have a 1-0 league record, 2-0 overall. Guess what? They beat Lapway last night. Lapway, the defending state champs. Lakeside, the runners-up to last year, as they lost to Lapway in the state championship game. Lakeside beat the Lapway. I can't think of Lapway's. Mascot off the top of my head, and we played them a couple of times. It's right there too. Anyways, Lakeside beat them 69-49 last night in Lakeside. Kamei is where the Lakeside Knights will be next. They will be playing Kamei on the 7th in Kamei. Kamei just blew out Grangeville earlier in the week in a non-league game with the Bulldogs. So it's going to be interesting to see how Lakeside and Kamei do facing off against each other. Lakeside girls 1-0 in league play, 1-2 overall. They lost at Inchelium, Washington the other night by a score of 64-43. They are taking on the Kellogg Wildcats tonight. That is a Lumberjack League opponent, obviously. Moving on to the Kootenai Warriors. They boys have not played just yet. They will be hosting Timberlake JV tonight. So that is when the Kootenai Warriors boys get their action started. The Kootenai girls are 0-2 on the season. They lost to Priest River 66-18 back on the 21st of November. They haven't played any games since then. They are hosting Mullen tonight. So they're going to be hosting to get another game in this evening. And that is a look at around the area in high school sports. We'll take a break and come back with more. The Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off, live from Lumberjack Gymnasium.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!" If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, block, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Fall is coming, and of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. XXX Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. XXX Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, XXX Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by XXX Feeds in St. Mary's today.
Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we get set for Lumberjack Basketball. The girls hosting the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. The Genesis Prep Jags have been here since about 5 o'clock. They're out here warming up. They have not gone back into their locker room. Lumberjack girls have gone back into their locker room for their final preparation and tips from their coach, Tammy Hodall and Mike Smith. And then I'm sure they'll be headed out here probably with about 15 minutes to go until tip-off. To do their official warm-ups that they do. So we've got that going on right now. Where are we at? So we are at the part in our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off where we kind of talk about the season for the girls so far. 3 games in, we broadcast 2 of those games. We did not go to Wallace the other day as the boys opened up here at home. The girls lost that game to Wallace by score of... I didn't write down that final score. 58-47, I believe, was that final. I think it was an 11-point difference in that contest for the varsity girls. And I talked to Coach Hodall a little while ago about that game, and she said, honestly, she felt that the girls played a little bit better than they did, say, against the Potlatch team. They they beat Potlatch, but the girls came out and started fast against Potlatch, but then they just kind of, I don't know what happened. St. Mary's off to a 16-0 start in the first 6 minutes of the game, but then they kind of lost focus, or I don't know. Something happened, either that or adjustments by Potlatch to kind of mess St. Mary's up. But in any case, they had kind of a rough rest of that game. They were able to hold on to win, but it just wasn't, when they came out and started the way they did, we thought, wow, this is going to be a good game for the girls. And then things kind of went the opposite direction. I guess kind of the same thing up in Wallace. Talking to their coaches, they said that they started off pretty good and a lot of confidence, and then things just kind of fell apart a little bit. I guess they trailed by like 20 at one point, and then they said later in the game, a couple of the girls started dropping some shots, and they cut into that lead and made it a respectable finish with a 58-47 finish. But at one point, they were down pretty big. And it's just kind of, they're trying to figure out what's going on with the girls. They have these fast starts and then they just kind of lose focus or something a little bit later into the game, and try to get those things corrected for these girls. Talking to the coaches again, talking to them, and they said that these girls have the capability to be some pretty tough contenders, but they've kind of got to get out of their own way in a few aspects of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see. St. Mary's, I think, did have 28 turnovers roughly is what Tammy Hodall told me. So that's just another negative aspect there. But on the positive side, Brenna Elliott, the senior, she scored 22 points that night for the Lumberjack girls. So pretty solid evening for the senior. Taking a look at some stats overall from the 2 games that I have numbers on. So obviously Brenna Elliott's average points per game are going to be a bit higher than what it shows on here. But these are just from the 2 first games that we broadcast. So According to this, my numbers, the leading scorer right now is Danica Sloper, averaging 14 points per game for the Lumberjack girls. She had, I think, 7 against Wallace, so her totals may be more down around 12 points per game. Avery Baird is at 9 points per game. Elliott on mine says 4 points per game, but she had that 22-point game, so we're probably going to bump that up to around 6 points per game for her. And then you've got Bailey Martin. She's averaging about 4 points per game and or 3 points per game for the Lumberjacks. Shooting percentages. Individual numbers. All of these, I'm sure, need to be improved on a bit. The 2-point percentage for the girls, 27%. 3-point percentage for the Lumberjack girls, 24%. Field goal percentage overall, 26%. And free throw percentage, 45%. So those are all low numbers there that the girls are going to want to work on bringing up. They are averaging 39, probably about 44 points per game with the game against Wallace. St. Mary's is averaging about 9 points off turnovers from their opponents, while their opponents are only averaging about 6 points off turnovers. St. Mary's is averaging right around 40 rebounds per game, and then 24 turnovers per game. Their opponents in the first 2 games averaged 28 turnovers, so they've been a little bit less than their opponents, so that's a positive in most aspects of the game, except for the fact that you still want to see those turnovers sub 20 in per game for you. 2 games of steals for the Lumberjack girls. They're averaging 15 steals per game, as their opponents averaging just 9. So the defense has been really good for the Lumberjack girls. They're just not converting. Well, they're converting about 9 of those 9 points off those turnovers, so that's not bad. And I think that's really it. 23 fouls per game. So that's another number that's a little bit high for the girls. You don't want to see 23 fouls per game either. But again, there's the flashes of what these girls can do early in games and sometimes late in games. They just need to put that together as a complete game, and I think they could be a pretty tough opponent. So we'll see if they can put together a complete game tonight here against Genesis Prep. I would say that first game against Wallace was a pretty complete game for them, all except for the turnover number. So that one was a really good game for Lumberjack girls, and I think that one really showcased more what they could do than anything. And the turnover numbers just kind of were bad on both teams in that first game of the night. So it's early in the season. We all know that. We all know that some teams come on a little bit later, and the Lumberjack girls have a new coach, so it takes a little bit of time to kind of fill out what your team is going to be and what they can be and what you've got to do to get them there. So we'll just have to obviously see how things go. The girls do have some tough games coming up. Next week, I think there's 2 games for the girls and there's 2 games for the boys. And the girls are at Kellogg, league opponent on Monday, and then they host Grangeville on Saturday. So 2 league opponents next week for the girls. The Lumberjacks will be boys will be at hosting Bonners Ferry on Tuesday and then hosting Grangeville on Saturday. So some important games coming up for both teams. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more after a word from our sponsors.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Can you hear me now? For people suffering from hearing loss, there is no humor in that statement. Let Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's help. With nearly a decade in the hearing healthcare industry, Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's is ready to help. From hearing evaluations to custom ear molds and everything in between, trust the professionals at Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's. Call them today to schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation at 208-582-2600. That's 208-582-2600. Paradigm Hearing Center, shifting the future of hearing health.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus Energy, and food options, from acai bowls to cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee and More is the perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1,000,000 in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
And we are back. Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as we are here at the Lumberjack Gymnasium as your Lumberjack girls set to host the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars in non-league action. Taking a look at the Jaguars, they are from the 2A District 1 Scenic Idaho Conference. They are coached by Nate Frisbee. It is his second season as the head coach for the girls basketball program. Last year, the Jaguars went 7-11 overall with an 0-4 league record. This year, they have started off 2-2 overall. They have not played any league matchups just yet. Their key returner this year is senior point guard Ella Martin. She was all conference last year for the Jaguars. Some players to watch, or a player to watch, Sienna Williams. She's a senior post. And just as a note to that, they lost 2 seniors to graduation last year, so they bring back a pretty solid core this year to their program. They do lack a little bit in height, according to their Idaho Sports preview, but they do have Sienna Williams and Kinsey Lawler as their 2 post players listed on their roster, and it says don't be fooled by the size. They bring a lot of toughness to the play in the paint, so the Lumberjack girls are still going to have to watch that, and honestly, I don't really think there's a size advantage or disadvantage between either team. It looks like the player that is a pretty good size that could maybe possibly give St. Mary's a little bit of trouble is the number 34 for the Jags, and that is Kinsey Lawler. She's one of their post players, so she looks like she could probably push some people around in the middle getting rebounds, so the Lumberjack girls are going to have to watch out for her. The last game for the Jaguars was, actually, I don't know. I didn't mark down who they played last this year. They did lose twice to the Lumberjacks last year. They lost to St. Mary's in Post Falls, 44-41, and they lost here in St. Mary's, 45-37. So they are looking to maybe get a little bit of revenge against the Lumberjacks and get a win here at Lumberjack Gymnasium against St. Mary's. The keys for tonight's game for the Lumberjacks, honestly, it's going to be turnovers and fouls, and to see if they can start fast, if they can keep that going, If they have a little bit of a slow start, if they can get that corrected and pick up the pace or where they need to go, what they need to do to get things going right. So that's all going to be the things tonight. Again, 28 turnovers last Tuesday or on Tuesday is not the numbers you want to see as a head coach. So we're still working on trying to see those turnover numbers go down and see what happens. Again, it's only the fourth game into the season. Got a lot of time to go. As we are winding down on our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off, let's go ahead and let you know of a few things going on. Big thing, Saturday, Christmas in St. Mary's. That's always a big, fun, festive day in town. There's going to be lots of things going on. You're going to have craft fairs at the Elks Lodge and the Eagles Lodge. There's going to be vendors up and down Main Street. The stores are going to have big sales going on. So be sure to check everybody out. Come out. There's going to be music along Main Street as well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be sleigh rides. There usually is. Horse-drawn wagon rides, I guess you could say, not sleigh rides. Santa Claus should be somewhere around town. And just a lot of different things going on. The Grub Box is also having some vendors down there, as well as we have a little shop set up down at the radio station. So there's handmade gifts and items there you can pick up for Christmas as well. So be sure to get out and about Saturday for Christmas in St. Mary's. The only thing going on is wrestling in Timberlake and Potlatch and the basketball teams down in Lewiston. So there should be a good majority of people at home being able to come out and partake in the festivities. Weather's supposed to be a little drizzly, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So that's Christmas in St. Mary's for you. Also starting, they're going to be selling tickets and drawing tickets the same day later in the evening. The St. Mary's Rotary is having a 12 days of Christmas drawing or a raffle. I think I heard Aaron Nelson say they're going to be selling tickets in front of St. Mary's Realty during Christmas in St. Mary's. And I guess every day they will have a new drawing, and it starts with a fully decorated 7-foot Christmas tree. Then the next one is a one-night stay in a Lake Tower room at Coeur d'Alene Resort. There's a $50 in scratch tickets and $50 in chamber bucks and a $100 gas card. Day 4 is a 2-minute shopping spree at Archie's IGA. Day 5 is $150 to spend at Harvest Foods and a 14-pound turkey. Day 6 is baked goods from 6 local bakers. Day 7 is triple play certificates for 2 kids. And a $25 gas card. Day 8, $25 each to spend at 8 local restaurants. Day 9, $100 Satay certificate with a bottle of wine. Day 10, spa day, including massage and pedicure. Day 11, $50 for Riverbend Car Wash, $50 discount on car detail, an alignment at Jim's Auto, and a $25 gift card. Day 12 is a cornhole set with $50 for snacks and a case of beer from Two Saints Brewing. So once again, tickets are available from your favorite Rotarian, or you can call 208-582-1531 or 208-582-4844. Or like I said, I think they said they're going to be selling tickets in front of St. Mary's Realty during Christmas in St. Mary's. One more thing. All undrawn tickets will be entered to win a pig in a freezer. So you even have that going for you. Then on Monday, a free community Christmas dinner. The free community Christmas dinner will be on Monday, December the 9th. It'll be from 4 to 7 p.m. downstairs in the Eagles dining room. And this is an event that is provided by the St. Mary's Nazarene Church. It has been going on for many, many years. So be sure to partake in that event. Again, that's on Monday, December the 9th at the Eagles in their downstairs dining room from 4 to 7 p.m. It is a free community Christmas dinner. I think I ate there last year, and it was delicious. Very good meal served up for everybody if you are looking to not have to cook on Monday night. Upcoming schedules, I know we've kind of talked about it a little bit. The girls will be at Kellogg on Monday, on Thursday, so I kind of lied there a little bit. The girls have an even busier week next week. So Monday, the girls will be at at Kellogg. On Thursday, the girls will host Orofino. On Saturday, the girls host Grangeville. And then I think they go on Christmas break because the next game isn't until January the 7th. The boys, on the other hand, like I said, tomorrow and Saturday, they're at the Lewiston Showcase for this Friday and Saturday. Host Bonners Ferry on Tuesday. Host Grangeville on Saturday. And then on December the 19th, they host the Orofino Maniacs. Let me check that out. So that's not the same night. Okay, so, and then after that game, it is break time for the boys, and then they will be on the road on January the 7th to Potlatch. So that is that upcoming schedule. And we are going to take a break as they do the national anthem and starting lineups, and we'll be back with the lineups and the tip-off here to get things going at Lumberjack Gymnasium.
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1 FCU. With our exclusive high school and college design, you can represent your school with pride. To join the P1 FCU Mascot Madness, visit P1FCU.org to see all our designs. P1 FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938, insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and serves from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at 810R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street
St. Mary's. And we are back, and we'll start getting you the starting lineups, and we'll start with the starters for the visiting Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. The first starter, number 2, Juliana Ruth. The next starter, number 10, it is Ella Martin. Number 14, Sienna Williams. Number 15, Summer Nelke. And number 34, Kinsey Lawler. The Jags are coached by Nate Frisbee. Now the starters for your Lumberjacks, our starting lineup for tonight is this. The senior, number 1, Brenna Elliott. The senior, number 5, Maddie Thomas. A junior, number 10, Bailey Martin. A senior, number 11, Avery Baird. And a senior, number 32, Danica Sloper. Lumberjacks are coached by Tammy Hodal. She is assisted by Michael Smith. Lumberjack girls in their white and green uniforms, and they are the Jaguars in their, looks like they're dark black uniforms with white numbers. And I kind of got their colors wrong, I think. I thought they were a blue and gold team, like navy blue, and I think maybe their home jerseys are. I'm not sure. But in any case, they are black and white here in St. Mary's. The number 14 of Sienna Williams will be at the midcourt circle going up. Oh, no, actually, she will not. Yes, the number 14 of Sienna Williams. And the number 32 of Danica Sloper for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's going left to right on your radio dial. The opening tip is up, controlled by the Lumberjacks. It is in the hands of Elliott. Elliott skips underneath. Back out to Elliott. Ball is going to be off of Elliott's foot and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on St. Mary's. Pretty good look, just couldn't get it in cleanly. The Jaguars bringing it down. It's in the hands of Ella Martin. Needs the point guard. She'll control it for the Jags. Down to the corner. Going to get it long, too. It's on the way, off the mark. Fighting for the rebound is Baird. Baird pulls down the rebound, and then the ball gets knocked out of bounds off of the Jags. It'll stay with the Lumberjacks. Interesting note is I think it's because this is a private school, and I think high school starts at the 8th grade level with the Jaguars, because some of their grades on some of their kids on this team is listed as 8th graders. That ball is going to be deflected out. Sloper tracks it down on the right wing, back to the top to Baird. Baird drives left side of the block. Shot is partially blocked. Sloper gets the rebound. Sloper tries to put it back up, and she is fouled. The foul goes against Sienna Williams. First team foul on the Jaguars. Sloper to the free throw line, 75% from the charity stripe, and Sloper makes the first free throw. Lumberjacks with the early 1-0 lead. Second free throw from Sloper on the way. That one's going to rattle around, teases everybody, and falls on through. Lumberjacks lead is 2-0 over the Jaguars. Bringing it down is Martin. Martin picks up her dribble near the midcourt circle. She's being guarded closely by Bailey Martin. Back to the top of the key. Now they find Martin. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Jaguars. They'll reset their offense. Williams drives, goes baseline from the right side, and she puts it up and good. Tie ball game. Going to get it to the top to Baird. Baird tries to feed it into Bailey Martin. It gets over her head, but Thomas there to track it down. She gets it to Sloper. Sloper kisses it off the glass. It's up and good. Thomas with an assist. St. Mary's with the 4-2 lead. Driving is Williams. She drives from the left side, high up off the glass. It's no good. Her teammate gets the rebound. That's Lawler. Lawler's putback is no good, but she'll be fouled. It'll send Lawler to the free throw line. The foul goes against Sloper. That'll be her first. Kinsey Lawler to the charity stripe for the Jaguars. First free throw is off the back of the iron, a little bit too much on that one. Didn't get enough arc under it, enough air, and it's going to be hard off the back of the iron. No good. Kinsey Lawler's second free throw on the way. That one is good. Nice touch. The score 4-3 in favor of the Lumberjacks. 6:17 to go first period. Thomas takes it down the left side. Now reverses to the right. Kicks it to the corner to Elliott. Elliott tests baseline. Gets stood up in the short corner. Now to the low post to Sloper. Sloper has defense all over her. She's going to get it back out to Thomas. Thomas looking for Elliott. Goes to Baird. Baird cashes in from three-point range. (7-3). St. Mary's lead is 4. Largest lead of the game. Going to find an open player in the paint. Shot is up and good as Kinsey Lawler makes the bucket, and she'll be fouled. That foul is going to go against Sloper, her second. So Danica needs to be careful. Still 5.5 to go in the first quarter, and with two fouls already. One more foul will get her. A lot of times the coaches will pull them out with 2 fouls this quickly, but I think Coach Holdall going to trust her to play smart. Lawler for the bonus shot coming up. That free throw is no good, but a rebound to the Jaguars. Jags reset up to the top. We're going to get a three-pointer on the way by Ella Martin. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Jaguars pull it down. Then we had a block shot by St. Mary's, I think. I'm going to call it a missed shot. A block by Sloper. They got another rebound, then they turned the ball over. Now we're going to get a quick timeout taken by Coach Holdall. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. 7-5, Lumberjacks lead. We'll be back.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. 5:19 to go first period. Lumberjacks lead 7-5. A little bit of backcourt pressure from the Jags. St. Mary's picks the dribble up in the middle in the backcourt. They do get it ahead. Baird has it. She's going to drive down to the baseline. Shot is up and good on the layup. Nice job by Avery Baird on that move. The Lumberjacks lead 9-5. Coming back quickly. Sienna Williams tries to feed it into the middle. Deflecting that is going to be Sloper, jump ball, and the ball will, I think the possession will stay with the Jags after it gets tied up, but Sloper able to try to jump that pass. She was right in the passing lane. I just don't know if Sienna Williams didn't quite see her. Jags have it. Martin straight away, bounces it to Williams, now back to Martin, going to take the three. And I'm not sure what happened, but I don't think the shot counted. She made the three, but I think there was a 3 in the key foul or something else that happened. 3 in the key violation. St. Mary's with the ball, short or out in the corner, going to get a foul as I didn't see her check in, but number 22, Adeline Turner, is into the game. Sloper is out. Foul on Genesis Prep. That one is the second one on Sienna Williams. That ball's deflected out of bounds by Genesis Prep. St. Mary's will still inbound from the sideline down near the corner, far side of the court. Bailey Martin looking to get it in. Finds Maddie Thomas up top. Thomas works to the right side. She's going to drive all the way down. Pulls up the shot. It's no good. Adeline Turner with the rebound. Her shot was no good. Rebound to Genesis Prep. Genesis Prep with a long three. That shot is no good. Ball is tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball again, and Lumberjacks will get the alternating possession. Maddie Thomas is going to come out for the Lumberjacks. Checking in is Kieran Elliott. Elliott will bring it across the right side of the floor, all the way down to the wing. Skips it into Bailey Martin. And Bailey is going to back her way into her defender, and they're going to call her for an offensive foul. I didn't think it was illegal to use your backside to back your way in, but I guess it is. Third foul on the Lumberjacks. Pass to the top to Williams for the Jags. Up to the elbow, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, off the mark. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Elliott. Elliott going to feed it ahead to Baird, and Baird lays it up and good. 11-5. St. Mary's' lead is 6. Largest lead of the game for the Lumberjacks. Martin with the ball. Zone defense from St. Mary's. Jags working from the far side, right side of the block. Is going to get called for the double dribble. Turnover on Genesis Prep. Braylee Caldwell comes in for the Lumberjacks. Bailey Martin comes out. Avery Baird's going to come out. Camden Timken comes in for St. Mary's. 3:32 to go in the first period. 11-5, Lumberjacks lead. The pass in to Turner. No, that's Caldwell. Caldwell to Turner. Turner has it now, left, right side. Back out to Timken. Timken backs the ball out near the between the circles. Almost, well, let's see. Going to get the ball tied up. Jags force a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Genesis Prep. Genesis Prep brings it down. Ella Martin controls it. Guarded by Caldwell. Lumberjacks playing some 3 defenders up fairly high near the timeline, so pretty aggressive defense there. Elliott probably lucky she didn't get a foul called on her at that point as she swiped back around at the ball. Then she does deflect the next one out of bounds. The ball stays with the Jaguars with 21 seconds on the shot clock. High pass. Almost gets loose from Williams. She's able to pull it in. Shot is up. And I'm not sure who made that bucket for the Jaguars. Might have been Julian Rude. And St. Mary's going to turn it over the other way. 11-7, Lumberjacks lead. 2:48 to go in the first period. Jaguars with the ball. Bringing it down is Martin. She's going to pick up her dribble at the midcourt circle, skips it ahead to Williams. Williams gets it out to Martin. Martin for 3. It's off the mark. The Jags save it back in. I'm going to give it a rebound to the Jags. You're going to get that pass in right to the number 4 of Maddie Lawler, who's checked in, and she puts that up and good. Lumberjacks see their lead cut to 2. With the ball for St. Mary's, it's Timken. Timken drive, shot won't go. Rebound was to, I believe, Turner. Her putback was missed. And the rebound goes to Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks will inbound to Elliott. Elliott shot from the short corner, won't go. Rebound is going to go to the Lumberjacks. Caldwell. The Jaguars tie the ball up. I thought they said jump ball, but yeah, the arrow did favor the Jaguars. So jump ball goes to Genesis Prep. They'll bring it down. Ella Martin controls it for the Jags. Gonna skip it ahead to Williams, right back now. Now to Martin. She's gonna go for 3. That one's in and out. Gonna get the Jump ball tie up by Turner. And give the rebound to Turner as well. So St. Mary's gets the alternating possession. Now some backcourt pressure from the Jags. St. Mary's going to not break that pressure. Genesis Prep turns it over, or Lumberjacks turn it over. And I think we have a foul against St. Mary's. Karen Elliott picks up the 4th team foul for the Lumberjacks, her first. Sienna Williams, left side, on the wing, backs it out to Martin. Martin on the wing, back to Williams. Williams stood up, double team, loses the ball, and is going to lose it out of bounds. She almost pulled it back in, but then kicked it off of her foot, and the ball goes out of bounds, turnover on the Jags. Score remains 11-9 in favor of St. Mary's. 1:28 to go in the first period. Elliott looking for an outlet, gets it to Timken. Timken ahead to Caldwell. Caldwell tries to get it to Karen Elliott. The ball is loose. The Lumberjacks able to come back up with it. And then a steal by the Jags. And a steal back the other way by Timken. Lumberjacks have it. Shot on the way by Elliott. Three-pointer. No good from the left wing. Ball is loose. Rebound to the Jags. St. Mary's putting some pressure on in the backcourt. The Jags trying to break it. They get it across with Nelke. Nelke to the short corner to Rude. Back to the top to Williams. Williams back to Nelke. Nelke's going to trigger the long two. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. As we're going to get a travel. I'm going to call it a rebound to Genesis Prep and a travel by the Jags. 43. Oh, actually, no. They say. Apparently, it was a rebound to St. Mary's and a travel by St. Mary's. Then we're going to get a foul by St. Mary's. So 24 Caldwell, I believe, picks up foul number 5. Sends the Jaguars to the free throw line. It is Sienna Williams to the charity stripe. 39 seconds on the clock. First free throw from Williams on the way. It is good. 11-10, St. Mary's lead. Williams the chance to tie it up here for the Jaguars. Couple of warm-up dribbles there. Takes a look at the rim. Shot on the way. That one's back of the iron. No good. Rebound goes to Turner. Lumberjacks take it the other way. And St. Mary's going to throw it away. Didn't see who made that turnover for the Lumberjacks, but they're trying to pass it over to the left side, and nobody was really there for it. 30 seconds on the clock. First period, 11-10, St. Mary's with the lead. Ella Martin brings it down for the Jaguars. Lumberjacks in their zone, 2-3. She's going to quickly trigger a three. It's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Elliott. And I see the St. Mary's had a turnover there. So 15.9 seconds on the clock. Into the corner. Now up to the top to Nelke. Nelke trying to pull that ball in. She's able to track it down. Now drives along the timeline. Gets the ball to the wing. Now back to Nelke. Now back to the wing. And a foul on St. Mary's. So I've been giving number 2 is Juliana Rude. Nelke is number 15. I do apologize for that. That foul goes against Braylee Caldwell, her second. Puts Maddie Lawler to the free throw line for the first time. The Jaguars are 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. First free throw is no good. Jaguars checking in number 11, Avery Pope. Checking out is Sienna Williams. Lawler's second free throw coming up. That free throw is good. Still 50% from the stripe, and that ties the ball game up going into the second period of play. 11 all between the two teams here. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not only are they a repair shop and sales center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck, Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and steel coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales.
And we are back. Lumberjack girls tied with the Jaguars, 11 all here, starting the second period of play. Taking a look and see who our players are back on the field. Looks like it's our starters back on the court, not the field. Jaguars will start with possession. They might try to have a chance here to take their first lead of the game. Ella Martin has the ball, swings over to Nelke, back up to Martin. Martin drives to the right side of the wing, back to the short corner. Long two on the way. Rebound goes to Martin. She gets stood up at the right wing, out to Baird. Baird triggers the three, off the mark. Rebound to Thomas. And I missed who made that shot for the Lumberjacks. It might have been Sloper. Driving, shot up by Williams. It won't go. Ball tipped around. Going to go out of bounds off of St. Mary's, so we'll get an offensive rebound for the Jaguars. To the corner to Martin. Martin's going to trigger the three. No good. Thomas there for the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Thomas gets the ball ahead to Bailey Martin. Martin looking into Baird. Baird shot up and good on the layup. 15-11. St. Mary stretches it back to a 4-point lead. Early second period. Skips it to Nelke. Nelke's going to trigger the three. Shot is no good. Jaguars chase the rebound down. They'll reset up top. Bad pass there. Going to get a steal by Bailey Martin. Turnover by the Jags. Avery Baird drives, and she's going to lose. No, she skips it ahead. Shot up by Brenna Elliott. It's no good, but she'll be fouled. That foul looks like it's going against Summer Nelke. Her first. It puts Brenna Elliott to the free throw line. Elliott has not been to the free throw line, at least in the two games that I have stats for. So, first free throw is no good by Brenna. Checking in for the Jaguars, the 34 of Kinsey Lawler, the number 2 of Juliana Rude. As Elliott lines up the second free throw. On the way, that one is up and good. 5-point lead for St. Mary. Ella Martin brings it across down the left side. Just trying to skip it into her teammate. Getting in front of it and stealing it is Elliott. They're going to feed it ahead to Bailey. Bailey is going to go up with it and get the shot to fall in. Rebound to the Jaguars, and I think a foul against the Lumberjacks. That foul goes, I think they say, against Baird. That is Avery's first foul. Pretty good for Avery. Sometimes she gets fouled pretty early in the game. They're going to get the pass out wide open to Summer Nelke for three. It's no good. Baird pulls down the rebound. Baird takes it left side. Working against the 10 of Martin. Little stutter step. Drives, loses the ball. Has it kind of stolen out of her hands a little bit as she goes by the defenders. Jaguars trying to reset their offense. They've got it to the number 14 of Sienna Williams. Her three is no good. Rebound goes to the 1 of Elliott. She gets it ahead to Thomas. Thomas down the left sideline. Picks up her dribble on the wing. Looks to Sloper. Sloper spins around. Shot is up, way off the mark on that one. Goes not out of bounds. It's a rebound to the Jaguars. That one, I don't think Sloper quite was able to find her spot. Almost get a steal by Baird. I'm going to call it a deflection and then a foul. She's going to get called for diving, I guess, into the leg kind of the Genesis Prep player. It was kind of a hustle foul there. So that's the second foul on St. Mary's, second foul on Baird. 5:16 to go in the first half. St. Mary's 16, Jags 11. Going to get a shot missed by the Jaguars. Oops. I think it was partially blocked by Elliott. I think the rebound was to Martin. St. Mary's a shot the other way. It's no good. It goes out of bounds off of the Jags. St. Mary's will inbound. Into Sloper. Sloper, quick shot. Won't fall. Rebound to Genesis Prep. They'll bring it back the other way. So 16-11, Lumberjacks with a lead. Elliott's going to come down and get the steal. I'm going to give it as a steal. She swiped it loose, and I was trying to get to it as it bounced toward the sideline. Genesis Prep touched it, trying to get it into control as well, and then it went out of bounds off Genesis Prep. Going to get it to the 23 of Kieran Elliott. She's going to have her shot blocked. Goes out of bounds. Blocked by Sienna Williams. Lumberjacks will inbound from baseline. Up to Sloper. Sloper, high post shot. It's in and out from Sloper. Danica not quite finding her spot yet this evening. Ella Martin brings it the other way. And we're going to get a timeout taken by the Jaguars. 4:26 to go in the half. 16-11. St. Mary's leads it. And it is a 30-second. We'll be back.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
And we are back. Lumberjack girls leading the Jags here just before halftime. That shot is up. And it is partially blocked by Sloper. Rebound to the Lumberjacks. I didn't see who pulled that. Well, it went out of bounds, so it was a team rebound. Sloper has it. Gets it over to the 24. Now to Martin. Shot is high off the glass. No good. Sloper's rebound and putback won't go. And then we get a foul against the Lumberjacks there as they try to fight for the rebound. Elliott gets called for that foul. Trying to see who is out for the Lumberjacks. So 24 is in there. I think Bailey is in there. I think Kieran Elliott is out. Shot on the way, no good. By the Jags. I think that was a three-pointer. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of the Lumberjacks, so the rebound will stay with the Jaguars. Inbound, three-point shot up by Martin. That is up and good for the Jaguars from the right wing. And St. Mary's with the turnover. Three-point shot up by Genesis Prep. No good. Offensive rebound. They'll reset. Over to Rude. Rude flips it back out to Nelke. Nelke shot partially blocked not by Baird. I'm not sure who that was that had the partial block there. Baird with the rebound. St. Mary's the other way. Bailey Martin, short corner, right side. Going to skip it up to the top to Caldwell. Caldwell to Baird. Baird's going to trigger the long two. That's off the mark. Rebound to the Jags. And we get a whistle and a foul against St. Mary's. Bailey Martin picks up the fourth foul for the Lumberjacks. Second foul for Bailey Martin. One more foul, and the Jaguars will go to the free throw line, shooting two for the rest of the quarter. Bringing it down is Ella Martin for the Jaguars. She's going to surveys her offense. Flips it over to Nelke. Nelke back to Martin. Now to the wing. Going to get a three on the way by Rude. That's going to brattle home. (16-17). Well, it says, oh, that was a long two, apparently. So it's a tie ball game. Third tie of the contest. And I think St. Mary's turned it over again down there on the other end. Subs for the Lumberjacks coming in. Kieran Elliott. Camden Timken. Brenna Elliott. Shot on the way for the Jags. No good by Ella Martin. Rebound to Timken. Timken to Sloper. Sloper to Elliott, and it's up and good. Good ball movement there by the Lumberjacks that time. Sloper with the assist. 18-16. Lumberjacks reclaim the lead. Now they look inside. Lawler, shot up won't go. Offensive board won't go. Another offensive rebound and a foul this time. I think this foul, they said goes against Kieran Elliott. It's her second. It'll send Kinsey Lawler to the free throw line. Fifth foul. I think it was a shooting foul anyways, but Kinsey Lawler, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. First free throw on the way. That one is off the back of the iron. Oh, I already had Kieran Elliott. Oh, no, that's Adeline Turner checks in for Danica Sloper. Second free throw coming up from Lawler. That one is no good. Rebound to Williams. The putback is up and good. And we have a tie ball game once again. St. Mary's the other way. They find Brenna Elliott underneath for the shot. And there's an assist from Adeline Turner. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Nelke. That shot is no good. Rebound went to the 14 of Williams, and she puts it up and good. Going to get a steal by the Jags. Turnover by St. Mary's, a foul the other way. That's the second foul on Brenna Elliott. Minute 24 to go in the first half. I think it is Sienna Williams back to the free throw line. She is 1 for 2. The Jags a chance to take the lead here. And that first free throw is going to roll in. First lead change. The Jags lead 21-20. Brenna Elliott comes out. Bailey Martin checks back in. Williams' next free throw on the way. That one is good as well. First lead by the Jags tonight. It's a 2-point lead, 22-20. Minute 24 to go. The Jags putting some backcourt pressure. Up to Martin. Now out to the 23 of Elliott. Elliott to Turner. Turner skips it into Baird. Baird's shot's going to fall in. Give the assist to Turner. Fifth tie of the game. Jags have the ball up top, swinging it over to the short corner. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound to the number 23 of Elliott. Now Bailey Martin finds an open lane. She's going to lay it up and in from the right side. 24-22. Lumberjacks with the lead. Jags have it. Going to get it inside to Kinsey. Kinsey Lawler works her way into the paint. Shot is up and good by Kinsey Lawler. Tied up once again, 24 all. Avery Baird going to launch it down the floor. Gets it to Turner. Turner kind of lost her control a little bit. She's going to find, ends up on the floor. She finds Kieran Elliott, who's wide open, and Elliott gets the shot up and good. 26-24. 5 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's gets the steal. Bailey Martin drives, misses the shot. It is fouled at the buzzer. Sends Bailey Martin to the free throw line for Lumberjacks. That foul goes against Summer Nelke, her second. Bailey Martin, no free throws for her in the 2 games I have stats for. First free throw back to the iron, it's no good. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. 27-24, Jacks lead. 3/10 of a second on the clock. Nothing the Jaguars can do with it before the half. So that's how we go into the half. St. Mary's leads it 27-24 over the visiting Jags out of Post Falls, the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. We'll take a break, come back with a look at the halftime statistics.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast.
The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Now we are back, and I have a live update on the game that is a league opponent, Orofino Girls, hosting Asotin, Washington. And the score there is 19-12 in favor of Asotin. So the Orofino Girls currently trailing in their contest that they are playing. Taking a look at the team numbers here for the first half of play, the Jaguars shot 25% from the field, 46% from three-point range, actually 46% from the free throw line, 6% from three-point range, as they've shot 16 three-pointers and only made one. The Jaguars, 27 turnovers, 3 points off the bench for the Genesis Prep. The Lumberjacks, 41% from the field, very solid shooting percentage, 67% from the free throw line, again, a good number. Turnovers, a little bit up, 11 turnovers. St. Mary's has scored 2 turnovers off, or 2 points off of Genesis Prep's turnovers. St. Mary's has 2 points off the bench in the first half. Looking at rebounds, dead even there, 21 rebounds apiece. Genesis Prep has been dominating the offensive boards. They've got 14 offensive rebounds. St. Mary's with just 6. The Lumberjacks have been doing well on the defensive side of things with 15 defensive rebounds, 7 offensive boards. Nobody really shining out for the Lumberjacks as far as collecting those rebounds. Baird has 3 rebounds, and then everybody else below her basically has 2 and 1. So nobody really crashing the boards heavily for the Lumberjacks. On the assist side of things, you've got Adeline Turner with 3 and Thomas with 2. In the, steals category, Timken has 2. Brenna Elliott with 1. Martin has 1. Sloper has a couple of blocked shots in the first half. Looking at the individual scoring, leading the team for the Lumberjacks is Avery Baird with 11. Brenna Elliott with 5. 6 points for Danica Sloper. 3 points for Bailey Martin, and 2 points for Kieran Elliott. I usually do the visiting team's individual stats first, but I forgot. So here we are with them. Sienna Williams for the Jaguars with 9 points in the first half. 6 points for Kinsey Lawler, 5 points for Juliana Rude, and then 3 points for Pearl Covey, and 3 points for Maddie Lawler. 6 points off the bench for the Jaguars in the first half. So I correct that stat. The fouls were a little bit lopsided. Not really. I'm not saying that it was called wrong. I'm just saying St. Mary's with 12 fouls, and the Jags only committing 4 fouls in that first half of action. Aside from that, not horrible play. The girls are playing pretty good. The shooting percentages are nice. The turnovers a little bit too many, 6 with 11 of them there. But overall, so far, a pretty solid evening for the Lumberjack girls as they hold on to that 3-point lead over the Jaguars. We've had 2 lead changes and 6 ties in the contest. We'll take a break, come back with the second half of action live from Lumberjack Gymnasium.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjack! Now we are back, getting ready to start the second half of action. I'm pretty sure the starters for the Lumberjacks will be back on the floor. Just about everybody for the Lumberjacks has, everybody except for Thomas, Maddie Thomas, Timken, and Turner are the only Lumberjacks without fouls. Everybody else has two apiece. So Baird, Sloper, Elliott, Martin, Kieran Elliott, and Caldwell, 2 fouls apiece. The Jaguars have Sienna Williams and Summer Nelke with 2 apiece. Teams will switch directions. Lumberjacks go right to left on your radio dial. Lumberjacks will start with the first possession of the second half. And Elliott has it. She's working her way to the right side. Ball is going to be poked away. And then going the other way, we've got a foul against St. Mary's as the bodies get tangled up down there. Ball was loose. And I'm thinking they're calling that foul against Baird. And that's quickly her third foul. Baird might be coming out for a little while because really, you just can't chance a fourth foul too early. Inside to Lawler. Lawler's shot is up and good off the glass for the Jaguars. St. Mary's the other way. Going to have Elliott gets the ball taken away from her. Jags driving the other way. Nelke down to the low post, and she's going to be fouled. And the way they're looking like they were... No, they said number 1. They said that one was against Elliott, which is still not good because that's her third. Avery Baird comes out. Camden Tipkin checks in. So 2 Lumberjacks now with 3 fouls apiece. I wouldn't be surprised to see Elliott come out here in a minute. Jags have it. Low post. Going to go underneath. Tries the reverse layup. No good. We got her own rebound. Tried for the putback. It's no good. And another foul on the Lumberjacks. And that one goes against Sloper. Now we've got 3 starters with 3 fouls apiece. Sends Sienna Williams to the free throw line. She is 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Chance to tie it up and go ahead here. First free throw is up and good. Elliott comes out. Kieran Elliott checks in. So the Lumberjacks now a little bit of foul trouble here early in the third is going to be kind of tough on them. Go-ahead free throw on the way. Off the mark. Tipped around. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. St. Mary's is going to tie that up. I believe it was Maddie Thomas with the jump ball. The possession, though, alternating, will go to the Jaguars. Into the short corner. Quick shot on the way. No good. And a foul going to be called against Maddie Thomas. And I didn't think she was in three-point range. I thought she was in the two-point area, but they're going to say it was a three. So Ella Martin goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws for the Jaguars. She has not been to the charity stripe tonight. First free throw is good. Third lead change. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. Matches the largest lead for the Jaguars at 2. Next free throw on the way. That one is good as well. Maddie Thomas checks out. Braylee Caldwell checks in. The subs are going to have to play some good ball here for the third quarter to get the Lumberjacks into the fourth without their starters. Shot from three-point range by Caldwell. It's up and no good. Rebound to the Jaguars. Ella Martin finally gets an outlet up to Williams. Williams drives all the way in, flips that ball into the air. It's no good. Rebound goes to Danica Sloper. Sloper to Martin. Martin gets it ahead to the 23 of Elliott. Elliott gets it down inside to Sloper. Sloper finds Caldwell, and Caldwell lays it up and in. Sloper with the assist. 30-29. St. Mary's trails by 1. Ella Martin has it for the Jaguars up top, kind of towards the right wing. She's going to try to feed it inside, and they're going to get Kieran Elliott with a foul as she comes kind of over the back to try to deflect that ball out, and we are not even 2 minutes into the third period, and the Jaguars are now in bonus time for free throws. That's the third foul on Kieran Elliott. Puts Kinsey Lawler to the free throw line. She's 50% from there tonight, 2 for 4. First free throw off the mark. I first thought right off the bat that I could tell it was going to be no good, but it almost looked like it was going to kiss right off the glass and in, but it was a miss. Had to take a double take at that one. Kinsey Lawler's second free throw on the way. That one rattles around, falls out, and they say last touch by the Lumberjacks. Offensive rebound technically for the Jaguars. They'll inbound from baseline. Getting it to the corner to Williams. Right side, up to the block. Shot is up. It won't go. Rebound. Shot was up. It was no good. Going to get a foul on the Jaguars. I didn't see who got the rebound for St. Mary's. The foul goes against 34. Lawler, it's her first. Lumberjacks bringing it down. Timken backs it back out to Martin. Martin over to Caldwell. Back to Martin. Martin brings it to the right side. She's got her left side. Long three. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes to Timken, though. Shot up by St. Mary's. It was no good. Rebound to Caldwell. Lumberjacks reset. Oh, bad pass there, though. Stolen by the Jaguars. They're going to drive to the way, lay it up and in, and a foul going to be called on St. Mary's. The shot up by Summer Nelke. The foul looks like it's going against Bailey Martin. That is her third. Brenna Elliott going to check back in. Bailey Martin comes out. Brenna Elliott has 3 fouls as well, so she's got to be careful out there. Avery Baird also checking in for a few minutes. Timken comes out. Adeline Turner going to check in as Sloper comes out. Summer Nelke to the free throw line. First trip to the charity stripe for her. Misses the free throw. Rebound to Caldwell. Lumberjacks the other way, up to Baird. Baird calls out the offense. Working near the circle. She's trying to direct her traffic. They aren't getting the screen set properly. Baird finds Elliott in the corner. Elliott tries to force that inside. Nobody was there except for 3 black jerseys. Williams has the ball up top, swings it down inside to Lawler. Lawler's going to go up. Shot won't fall in. Rebound to Turner. Turner trapped. Or no, that wasn't Turner. That was Caldwell. She gets the ball ahead to Baird. Baird will be fouled. First foul on the Jaguars. Maddie Lawler checks in for the Jags. That foul is the first one on Rude. Going out for the Jags is Kinsey Lawler. Brenna Elliott looking for somebody to get it into. She finds Baird. Baird working at the midcourt stripe. She's going to lose control, gets the ball ahead. And St. Mary's almost loses that, and they are going to lose it. Foul right there. The turnover goes against Turner. The foul also against Turner. The Jaguars will go to the free throw line. The first foul on Turner puts Ella Martin to the free throw line. She is perfect for the Jaguars, 3 for 3. Free throw on the way. That one's going to fall through. 4-point lead for the Jags. Largest lead of the game for them. 33-29. Second free throw on the way. That one falls through as well. Lumberjacks coming the other way. Looking into Turner. Turner's shot won't go in. Fight for the loose ball. Coming down with the rebound is Kieran Elliott. Elliott is able to get the shot up and in. 34-31 as Elliott makes that from the low post on the right side. Jaguars have it. Swinging into the corner. Long 2 by Rude. It is off the mark. Jaguars take the rebound, though. They'll reset. Up the top to Martin. Martin takes a pass inside. Backs into just the elbow. Now back up the top they go. Nelke. Going to take it down to the right side. Look over the top. Shot blocked. Blocked by Turner. Jaguars will retain possession. They're going to inbound. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Elliott. Bringing it down quickly is Elliott. Feeds it ahead to Baird. Baird to the top of the key. Picks up the dribble. Looking for an outlet. Gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell back out to Baird. No, deflected out of bounds by the Jaguars. – 34-31. St. Mary's trails by 3. Into Calder. Elliott. Kieran Elliott trying to find her sister, I believe it is, down on the baseline and just overthrows her. Turnover on the Lumberjacks. Ella Martin will bring it down for the Jaguars. Cross the timeline. Picks up her dribble, skips it through the defense, down to Nelke, and Nelke's going to put it up and good on the layup. Lumberjacks the other way, Baird. Lumberjacks trail by 5. Get a foul on Genesis Prep. Bailey Martin comes in. Avery Baird checks out. That foul goes against Ella Martin on the Jaguars. That is her first, team's third. Lumberjacks inbound to Bailey. Bailey to Adeline Turner. Turner's going to be fouled from the shot from the short corner. That'll put Turner to the free throw line for the Lumberjacks. Maddie Lawler picks up her first foul for the Jaguars. Turner's first free throw, high arcing shot off the glass and in. 36-32, 4-point lead for the Jags. Turner's second free throw, high arcing and short. Hits the net, but it's air ball, so it just is a out of bounds play for the Jaguars. 3:16 to go in the third. 36-32, the Jags with a lead. They're going to drive to the right side, down to the wing, going to get a quick two, I think it was. Rebound to the Lumberjacks. And then the ball is going to be tied up. Possession will go to St. Mary's. Inbounding it for the Lumberjacks is Caldwell. Gets it into Martin. Martin back to Caldwell. Caldwell goes to the right side of the floor. Gets a screen almost throws the ball away. Going to get a shot by Turner. It's no good. Rebound was to Elliott. A shot from, I believe, Caldwell. And the rebound to the Jaguars. And a foul by St. Mary's. That foul goes against Caldwell, her third. Sends the Jags to the free throw line. That's Juliana Rude to the charity stripe for the first time. Sloper and Thomas getting ready to come back in for St. Mary's. In and out on the free throw. Timken also checks in for St. Mary's. Martin came out. That shot is up. It is no good. Rebound went to Thomas. Thomas trying to force one down the floor, though. The Jags steal it away. They picked it off in the paint. Coming back to the way is Williams. Kicks it out. Short, long two. On the way. No good. Rebound to Baird. Baird's going to bring it down herself. She's going to drive. Layup is missed, but she'll be fouled. They say that foul goes against Juliana Rude. Sends Baird to the charity stripe. That shot off the mark. Score still 36-32 in favor of the Jags. 2:25 to go in the third. Juliana Rude checks out. Coming in for her is Pope for the Jaguars. Baird's second free throw on the way. That one is going to be an air ball. Misses it, and the ball will go over to the Jaguars. Free throw shooting was pretty good in the first half, 67%. I think that I haven't made one in the third. Ella Martin brings it down for the Jaguars. Skip pass to Nelke. Nelke, a quick three. It's on the way. It's up and good by Summer Nelke. Seven-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Jaguars, but a foul the other way against the Jags. Sends Avery Baird back to the free throw line. That foul goes against Pope, her first. Largest lead for the Jaguars of the game. Avery makes the adjustment, makes that first free throw. 39-33, St. Mary's trails by 6. Second free throw on the way for Baird. That one is good as well. Cuts it to a 5-point deficit. Jaguars bringing the ball down. Nelke controls it. Takes it to the top. She's going to try to drive all the way in. And they're going to get a foul. I think it's mainly because Sloper left her feet possibly. I mean, she went straight up. They're going to get her for the foul, though. It's foul number 4 on Sloper. Puts Nelke to the free throw line. 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Sloper will come out. Checking in is Turner. Second free throw is no good. Turner gets the rebound. Bringing it down is Baird. Baird drives up to the top, gets it to Elliott. Elliott into the lane, shot up and good. One dribble and puts it up and in. 3-point deficit for the Lumberjacks. Martin has the ball, left wing, down to Nelke, still working on the wing. Now Martin takes it to the top, swings it out. Shot on the way. That's number 21, Claremont, with her first action and knocks it down from 3-point range. St. Mary's back the other way. Timken gets it to Baird. Baird finds Turner. Turner spins. Nowhere to go with the ball. Loses the handle on it. A steal by the Jags. Coming the other way. Shot on the way from, I think it was a long 2. It was missed. Putback was good. And I think that was 15. I think that was Summer Nelke. Now the Lumberjacks with another turnover. And then a steal by Turner. Or Elliott. Elliott gets it to Martin. Martin lays it up and in. 44-38. 6-point lead for the Jags. They had an 8-point lead for a second there. Down inside. Shot blocked. Oh, I think that was Baird with the block. Elliott comes out, as does Timken. Trying to see who checked in there. Braley Caldwell. Jaguars have the ball. Over to Summer Nelke. 3-pointer on the way. In and out. Rebound to the Lumberjacks. Martin with the board. Brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas right at the buzzer. The shot won't go. Got to kind of force that one up. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. St. Mary's trails by 6. 44-38. We'll be back.
If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. Carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, blocks, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. And we are back. Lumberjacks on defense. Try to see who's in there for St. Mary's. Jaguars, shot, foul. It'll be a shooting foul, so it'll send the Jags to the free throw line. The foul goes against Caldwell. Sienna Williams to the charity stripe where she misses the first one. Caldwell comes out with 4 fouls. Checking back in is Elliott. Second free throw is also no good. Rebound to Bailey Martin. And a foul, I believe, on the Jaguars. That foul goes against Lawler. Her second. Now the Lumberjacks quickly down the court. Thomas swings it across the middle, looking for Baird, and it's going to be off the mark. I'm going to give that as a turnover to Thomas. Good thought, good idea, just not quite a clean pass. Bringing it down is Ella Martin for the Jaguars. Still a 6-point lead for Genesis Prep. Flips it to Williams. Williams back to Martin. Now back to Williams. Nelke for 3. Off the mark. Ball is going to be tipped out of bounds. Off of St. Mary's. Lumberjacks trying to fight for that rebound. They knocked it out of bounds. Going to get a shot on the way by Ella Martin. No good. And Lumberjacks touched that one last. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jaguars. Jags going to inbound. Lumberjacks playing some good defense. They get it into Martin. Shot is up. Won't go. Rebound goes to Thomas. Thomas gets it up to Baird. Baird coming down the left sideline. Skips it to Adeline Turner. Turner's shot won't fall in. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas's putback wouldn't go. Rebound is going to be tied up by both teams. And the ball will stay with Lumberjacks. I'll count it as a rebound for St. Mary's. Thomas to inbound to the corner to Bailey. Bailey's 3 is short. Going to give it a rebound to the Jags. Driving it is Summer Nelke. Her shot won't go. Rebound to Thomas. Thomas bringing it down the right side and going to get a foul. The way that ball kind of hung up there, I thought they were going to get a carry or a turnover on St. Mary's, but no, it's a foul, I believe, on Juliana Rude. St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. 6:42 to go. The score is 44-38. I'm pretty sure nobody scored in the third quarter, or fourth quarter yet. St. Mary's will inbound. Lumberjacks have it. Bailey Martin on the right wing. Over the top to Thomas. Thomas back out to Baird. Baird from the free throw line leaves that shot short. The ball's going to go out of bounds and over to the Jaguars. Bailey Martin comes out. Brenna Elliott checks back in. Ella Martin takes it down for the Jaguars. Works her way to the right side. Going to take the quick 3. It's up and good. 2 3-pointers in the second. Or no, not in the second half. Only 1 3-pointer in the second half for Rude. Or for Martin. Baird has it. Drives. Shot won't go in. Rebound to Turner. Turner tried to put back. It wouldn't go. And the ball goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. Turner comes out. Sloper checks in. Lumberjacks trail by, I think it's 9. Also coming out is Thomas. Bailey Martin checks in. A shot up by the Jaguars. It was no good. They got the offensive board. And then the ball ends up going out of bounds off of St. Mary's as they're fighting for the steal. Jaguars will inbound from baseline. Just inside. Going to get a block shot and a rebound all in one by Sloper. Bailey Martin with the ball on the right wing. She's going to drive. Little underhanded layup. It won't go. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Elliott, and then a jump ball call. Possession will switch over to the Jaguars. Ella Martin will bring it down slowly for the Jags. Gets it across that timeline. And Brenna Elliott guarding her. Takes a pass, still looking. Now she's going to fire it to the corner. Into the hands of Short. Shot is off the mark by Short. Rebound goes to Baird. Kennedy Short into the game for the first time, I believe, for the Jags. Looking to Sloper. Sloper spins into the paint. Shot is up and good. Give the assist to Baird. Lumberjacks trail by 7. Still plenty of time. Ella Martin brings the ball down. St. Mary's needs to get a couple of defensive stops, some rebounds, and then make some points in transition. Martin swings over to the right side to Nelke. Now to Williams. Williams spins into the lane. Shot up. Won't fall. Rebound to Bailey Martin. Bailey skips it to Baird. Baird backs up back to Martin. Martin working left side of the floor. Gonna get a screen. Should have shot the three. She had a good chance and an opening for it. Decided not to take it. And bad pass by Karen Elliott. You're going to skip that pass right to the Jaguars. Williams, shot the other way. It won't fall. Rebound, knocked out of bounds off of St. Mary's. And we got a player cramping for the Jaguars. That's Sienna Williams. Teammates trying to get her stretched out down there on the floor. Trying to decide whether they're going to take her out or not. I almost think you should be required to sub them out, but because like in some other sports, if you have technically what's considered an injury on the field or court, you have to sub that person out if it's a stoppage of play. Martin with the shot. It's up and good on the catch and shoot by Ella Martin from three-point range. She's getting heated up a little bit here. 10-point lead for the Jags. Coming the other way. Going to get a blocking foul. It'll send Bailey to the free throw line for St. Mary's. Ella Martin picks up her second foul. It was number 10 against number 10 there on that foul. And Bailey's first free throw teased like it was going to fall in, and it rims out. Eight girls have scored tonight for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw will rattle home. Make it 9, I think, now. I think that's the first score for number 10. No, Martin does that. Shot on the way, no good. And it looks like we get a foul against the Lumberjacks there. Be a 3-point foul. Karen Elliott picks up foul number 4. 3 free throws coming for Summer Nelke. She has been 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. So I guess if you're going to accidentally foul somebody, hopefully it's one that hasn't made too many, considering you already have a 10-point deficit. 9 point now. She shot 3 free throws here in the second half and hasn't made any of them. That's the 4th free throw. So Summer Nelke struggling from the charity stripe. That one is going to rattle home. That one tried to pop back out and rolled around, toilet bowled in. Camden Timken comes in. She's the only Lumberjack not to score so far tonight. Third free throw. That one is no good. Rebound, though, to the Jaguars. They'll reset their offense with a steal by Elliott. Elliott's going to bring it down. She looks to Sloper. No, to Baird. Baird steps through traffic. Shot won't go. Got her own rebound. The putback is no good, but she'll be fouled. That'll send Avery to the free throw line. That foul is against Ella Martin, her third. Baird's first free throw quite a bit off the mark. All she can do is laugh at that one. Second free throw. Nice high arcing shot. It's up and in. Baird with 14 on the evening. Jaguars will bring it down. Ella Martin controls it. Right side. Kicks it all the way down to the corner. Into the hands of Claremont. Claremont ends up with the ball deflected out of out. We're going to get a steal by Simpkin. Going to get it down to Bailey Martin. Her layup rolls off the front of the rim. Rebound to the Jaguars. It just didn't quite get enough English on that to make it roll in off the rim. Coming the other way is Williams. Williams going to try to get around the Lumberjacks. We're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It is a full by the Jaguars. We'll take it as well. 2:58 to go in the contest. It's a 42-51 ball game. St. Mary's trails here in the late goings. We'll be back.
Fall is coming and, of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. Triple X Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. Triple X Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, Triple X Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's today.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as this contest is winding down. Under 3 minutes to go. St. Mary's trails 51-42. Nine-point ball game. St. Mary's led most of the first half. The Jaguars have taken the lead. Well, I guess there was several. Yeah, St. Mary's led most of the first half. There was a couple of ties, or a couple lead changes in the first half, but most of them just ties. Jaguars with the ball. After that timeout, going to get a three-pointer on the way by Nelke. It's off the mark. Rebound to Williams underneath. Jaguars will reset their offense. The ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. So the Jags will keep possession. Plenty of time for St. Mary's to come back, but they've got to get a couple of defensive stops and make their offensive possessions count here late. Jags going to get it into the low post to Williams. Her shot is no good. Ball tipped around. Going to call it a rebound to Martin. Jump ball as it's tied up by the Jaguars. St. Mary's will get the alternating possession. Jags going to put on some backcourt pressure. Baird gets it ahead to Sloper. Sloper looking ahead. Timken chases it down, thankfully. But then a bad pass by Timken. I'm going to call that a turnover, not a steal. The Jags have it. Timken was looking to feed it into the paint. Missed her intended target. Back the other way, it's Williams. Williams, left wing. Cross-court pass to the right wing to Martin. Martin going to drive. Gets up there. Shot no good. Rebound to Bailey Martin. There to contest the shot with Sloper. Bailey going to try to get it into Elliott. Elliott has the shot script, but no, we're going to get a foul call there. I think they say that's Avery Pope with the foul. That'll put Brenna Elliott to the charity stripe. 2:08 to go in the game. First free throw by Elliott. Didn't even really take a little bit of time to gather herself. Just flings it up there and misses that one. I guess flings is kind of a misrepresentation. She didn't really just fling it, but she just didn't take. I guess that's her not her strategy, but that's how she shoots her free throws. But it's just one skip and a shot, one bounce and a shot on it. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. 2 missed free throws. Doesn't help the Lumberjacks' cause here in late going. Going to get the ball out to the left wing. Now to the top to Williams. Over to Martin on the right wing. Now back to the left. Shot on the way, three-pointer. Won't fall in. Timken's going to deflect that bound. No, they're going to say last touch by the Jaguars. St. Mary's will get the benefit of a team rebound there. Lumberjacks need to score on this possession. Into Elliott. Elliott gets it out to Timken. Timken tries a cross-court pass. You can't try those long down-the-court passes. I mean, you can, but they don't very seldom work out for you. Jaguars going to trigger the three. Ella Martin won't fall. Rebound to Sloper. Avery Baird has it. She's going to get it across the timeline on the left side, down along all the way to the baseline. Now picks up her dribble, looking for an outlet. Going to skip it into Elliott. Elliott kicks it back out to Timken. Timken for the shot. It won't fall in for her. Baird with the rebound. No, that was Elliott rebounded. Elliott fouled. Fourth foul on Ella Martin. Puts Baird back to the free throw line. Minute 4 to go in the game. First free throw is going to fall through. Really rooting for Timken to try to get a bucket in. Timken, though, checking out of the contest now. Eight-point deficit for St. Mary's. Baird's second free throw on the way. That one off the side of the rim. It won't go. Rebound, though, to Maddie Thomas. Lumberjacks will reset. Baird into the lane. Shot up. Off the glass. Won't go in. Rebound was pulled in by the Lumberjacks, I think, but tied up by the Jaguars. 57 seconds on the clock. Jaguars have it. They're going to bring it slowly across the timeline. They're going to take as much time off the clock as they can. You can do a lot in 51 seconds, but it's going to be tough to complete a comeback when you're down by 8. Unless you can get a steal here and an easy layup. Jaguars aren't going to shoot until the last seconds on the shot clock, so they're going to eat up as much time. No, they actually shoot fairly quickly. Ella Martin misses the shot. Going to give Thomas a rebound. St. Mary's has 30 seconds to try to get a quick shot off here. They're going to get it to Baird. Baird brings it to this side. Again, looking. She's going to get it into Sloper. Sloper, a lot of contact. They're not going to get a whistle for a foul. It'll go out of bounds, though, off of Genesis Prep with 18 seconds on the clock. Thought they might have been able to get a foul there with the contact, but nothing coming for the Lumberjacks on that one. St. Mary's will inbound into Sloper. Sloper's shot won't fall in. Rebound is taken by the Jags. And that might just about do it for this one. Coach Holdall telling them put some pressure on. Come out there and get in their face a little bit. Not necessarily foul them, I guess, but at least make them move that ball. But the time's going to run out, and that's how we finish this one up. St. Mary's battles hard in this one. Comes up short, 51-43 to the visiting Jaguars. Not a bad game for the Lumberjacks, though. Cold night for Danica Sloper from somewhat. She did finish with 8 points. And again, just about all girls scoring tonight. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and get our final game wrap-up and our Talk About It player of the game.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Can you hear me now? For people suffering from hearing loss, there is no humor in that statement. Let Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's help. With nearly a decade in the hearing healthcare industry, Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's is ready to help. From hearing evaluations to custom ear molds and everything in between, trust the professionals at Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's. Call them today to schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation at 208-582-2600. That's 208-582-2600. Paradigm Hearing Center, shifting the future of hearing health.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus Energy, and food options, from acai bowls to cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee and More is the perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
And we are back here with the game wrap-up. The Lumberjack girls fought hard, led a lot of the first half, had a few lead changes and a bunch of ties, but the Jaguars didn't go away. And in the third quarter, St. Mary's comes out with a bunch of quick fouls. Jaguars end up at the free throw line a lot early in that third quarter, and that really kind of helped the Jaguars in establishing a nice little lead that St. Mary's couldn't really overcome. And that was really kind of the change in this game was right there in that third quarter. When that happened, St. Mary's had to start putting their starters out because they had about 3 fouls each, and the guys off the bench or girls off the bench did a fairly good job, but they just couldn't quite keep up, and the Jaguars able to get just enough of a lead to take them to the finish. St. Mary's ends up shooting 30% from the field tonight, 50% from the free throw line. The Jaguars shot only 24% from the field and 40% from the free throw line. Neither team really lightened it up from downtown. St. Mary's 13% from three-point range, the Jaguars 19%. On the turnover side of things, St. Mary's with 24, the Jaguars with 10. Neither team cashing in on the turnovers. Really, the Jaguars did worse on turnover points because they only scored 4 off of 24 turnovers. St. Mary's, not bad to score 4 points off of 10 turnovers. The Lumberjacks with 10 assists, the Jags with 7. 53 rebounds for the Lumberjacks, 40 rebounds for the Jaguars. Let's just take a look at that. St. Mary's took 53 shots, the Jaguars 71. That's a lot of shots in one game. We were done with turnovers. Assists did that. Steals, St. Mary's with 8, the Jaguars with 12. St. Mary's blocked 7 shots. The Jags only got 1 block that I caught. So that's the team totals. Fouls 23 to 16. St. Mary's with 23, so not an uneven number there for the foul numbers. St. Mary's just had some really inopportune ones right there at the beginning of the third quarter. Taking a look at some individual stats, the Jaguars end up with 3 players in double digits, led by Ella Martin, 14 points. 9 of them, all of them, three-point range and the free throw line for her. Sienna Williams with 10, Summer Nelke with 10, 8 points for Kinsey Lawler. 5 points for Juliana Rude and 4 points for Maddie Lawler off the bench. And that's Claire. Oh, I missed Claire. Ellie Claremont. She had 3 off the bench. So 7 points off the bench for the Jaguars. St. Mary's had 7 off the bench as well. St. Mary's ended up with everybody scoring except for one player, and that was Timken. Couldn't quite find the bottom of the net on a couple of attempts. Leading scorer was Avery Baird with 15 tonight. 8 points to Danica Sloper. 7 points to Brenna Elliott. 4 points apiece for Kieran Elliott and Bailey Martin. And then 2 points for Caldwell, 2 points for Thomas, and Turner with a free throw on the night. Leading rebounder, we had Martin with 8, Thomas with 8, Turner with 6, Baird had 7 for the Lumberjacks. And in the assist category, leading that was Turner with 3, Sloper and Thomas each had 2. Steals, Brenna Elliott led that category with 4, 3 steals by Timken. So our Talk About It player of the game tonight is going to go to the senior with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. That is Avery Baird, the Talk About It player of the game. We're going to go ahead and call it an evening here from Lumberjack Gymnasium. That's the last broadcast until Monday, as the girls will head to Kellogg. And good luck to the boys in their tournament they're going to be taking part in Lewiston. Don't forget Christmas in St. Mary's this Saturday. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you back here Monday night when the Lumberjack girls travel to Kellogg.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!